So they'll be calling you a radical. So back to the well catastrophe. Can't do much walking. Fuck, Michael's so fucked up. So this is being reported today by a local media in Alaska that 9 wells washed up just on the 4th weekend alone. So I know 4 in the state of Washington. So that's 13 just in the last few days. So Channel 7, then I'm going to get to this fucking Epstein fucking Einstein fucking club. Now, some asshole told me, oh, well, I mean, there's fucking hundreds and hundreds of videos of my activism in New York. I lived there for years. In the early 2000s, that's where I was headquartered. That's where I was at. In New York. Everybody knows me. The whole activist community fucking knows me. Everybody knows me. Everybody there was knew. We all knew Epstein. We all knew that Trump. We all knew that Clinton. We all knew that Kenneth Starr were all sexual freaking pedophiles that raped young women. Trump raped a 13-year-old. It's unarguable. Go talk to her. You know, what's the problem? It's the same thing as Fukushima. It's like Channel 7 now in, so we got Channel 7 now, which I know them all personally, San Diego. Channel 7, Channel 8, Channel 10. I know them all personally. At the hearings, I'm interviewed multiple times by them. I'm the guy that leaked to them the stuff that got them freaking, that broke the back of Senate offering lies. And I'll tie this to Kamala Harris. She knows. She was the Attorney General then. I talked to Channel 7 in January, right there at PB on the beach. They were over there, and I said, how come, hey, the gray wells are going to start washing up dead next. Why don't you report the dead tide pools right here at your feet? I'm talking to them. So they interview me in the hearings all the time. I've been told by their producers, all of them, verbatim, Kevin, we're told we cannot use the word Fukushima. By who? State Department. What? So when we interview, you can't use the word Okay. So, I mean, they all interview me multiple times. You ask the new congressman at Senate offering, Mike. He's interviewed with me. He sat with me on all these hearings. Everybody knows I was key in the Paramount freaking speaker down there all the time. You know, Senate offering, Jane. Okay. So last time Fox interviewed me, I says, I'm not doing another fucking interview with you, and you won't just crop and chop and they won't put it up. I promise you, Kevin, I promise you. We'll put it up. Okay. So what did they do? They put up my voice. That's what they all do. My voice is all over. I can't believe how coast to coast. I mean, my voice is all over RT. But God forbid you put a picture of me and identify who I am. Now, so back to Einstein. I mean, Einstein was a Quaker. Einstein rejected the whole fucking club. He was a Quaker. Anti-nuclear. Fucking bagels. Fucking. Understand the media in New York City. I worked on Wall Street in the fucking 90s. That's what I did. I was a derivative arbitrage guy. Everybody knows it. I taught here at this fucking finance school. You know, ran my plastering business, the butcher, the baker, the chemist. I was the activist in New York. I mean, go talk to any of them. They all know me. Everybody knew. But the media in New York City bows to wealth. The country bows to wealth. So then comes along Fukushima. That changed my whole activism. You can talk to anybody, the people that were leading up to Fukushima. We used to base in Williamsburg. Aaron Swartz, all of us then. In the old candy store. We used to set up at Washington Square. I mean, there's plenty of stuff out there. You know, we used to do lots of events at the Hole after 9/11. I mean, everybody knew each other. The media knew, but the media bows to wealth. They don't give a fuck how they got. You know, so Maxwell, she's going to save the ocean. Now think about this. Think about this. She's the one that lined these girls up. I mean, and how did this story get broke? I'll tell you, this is going to be the story that takes Trump down. It ain't going to be the fucking, theft of the election. This will take Trump down. Why? Because the Miami Herald stayed on it. Period. Without the Miami Herald, look, New York. Now they have some prosecutors there with some teeth. Florida prosecutors weren't going to do it. Scottsdale, Arizona going to do it. Fucking New Mexico. Fuck. California going to do it. Fucking please. I mean, it's all fucking well-petting fake fucking activism. There were real activists in those days, but they killed them. Look what they did to Aaron Swartz. And think about it, all these fucking sexual pedophiles. I mean, Dershowitz is a fucking analyst on CNN. I mean, Andy Vandy. Gloria Vanderbilt. You know Gloria Vanderbilt's fucking other son, Anderson Cooper's brother, committed suicide in front of her. Not to mention, the father was thrown out of a window or jumped out of the window. I mean, the media there's totally 100. They bow to wealth. Bow to wealth. Ask Bhupal, the Bhupal murderer. He was on the board of directors at the Metropolitan, all these boards of the museums. Anderson wanted it. I mean, he died in. Ask Hirohito. Ask Yoko Ono. They bow. They don't care. The United States bows to wealth. Until contemporaries meet at Fiji, that's Fukushima, Fukushima, Fukushima. You think about it. All my hardcore freaking investigative work, all my hardcore freaking marine biology work, all of it, the risk and the chance and everything that I've taken, including my leukemia, and nobody sticks up for me. Now think about this. They hired me to fucking attack me. I mean, trolls. The slander's all over out there. I mean, here I am with a central line hanging out of my jugular vein. There's the videos. Oh, he's faking his cancer. I mean, while in critical condition. Mike Lee kicked me off Medicaid while in critical. I mean, physically, verbally, viciously. I've had guns in my face twice. Attacked at all fucking things. Paid by the Department of Energy. And did you see any prosecutors? You think the FBI knows? I've gone to the FBI multiple times. I've gone to all police agencies. I've gone to every. Do you think they give a fuck? No, it's a fucking club. It's a club. They don't care. Now remember, these are felonies. I'm in critical condition. AML at the top of the heap. To do this, but you know about Fukushima? But until the populace is so hypnotized and so postured on Groom, Orwell on Balco, until the fucking mainstream fucking television tells them, it's just like fucking Epstein. Everybody knows Trump's a fucking rape artist. Ask the Miss Teenage Utah from Utah. Go talk to her. He tried to rape her at 15 years old. I mean, she's done tons of interviews. He raped a 13-year-old at Epstein Island. Trump did. Trump and Obama are identical fucking twins. Excuse me. Trump and Clinton. And then there's Obama. I mean, Mitch McConnell did an interview the other day, and he says, well, you know, your family was slave owners. You go all the way back. He gave the perfect answer. Yeah, so was Obama's. Obama's fucking mother was white, named Stanley. And her father, Durham, they were slave owners. Yeah, his mother, Whitey from Kansas, slave owners. I like how they shiny balled. Oh, you know, Barry freaking, you know, that was the stepfather. I mean, the radical right, just like Benghazi, they make that shit up. Who put out the birth registry? Obama did. Not, so you couldn't trace his freaking Whitey. There's nothing slave about Obama. He's slave owner. You know, his Kenyan polygamous father and his Whitey from Kansas, slave owners, he's cousins with freaking Dick Cheney. It's a fact. Just like, well, Trump is cousins with Hillary Clinton. Look it up. I still say Clinton is Winford Rockefeller's son. Arkansas. Remember when he set up the meeting? He shook, you know, Cecil Rhodes. Think about this. Cecil Rhodes. Huh. What? Bill Clinton was a Rhodes Scholar? Cecil Rhodes was a fucking mass murdering fucking pedophile from hell. Rhodesia. De Beers, the same old club. It's the same old fucking club. And the country, you're going to be the next Cinderella. You could win the lottery. You could be the next King James. Johnny, you could play in the NBA. You could be the next General Electric CEO. You could be the next fucking Jeffrey Epstein. The Untouchables. We used to call them as activists. Everybody fucking knew. Every activist in New York, all the media, everybody knew. We used to call them the Untouchables. Fuck, we knew Trump was a rapist. We knew fucking Clinton was a rapist. We knew Kenneth Starr was a rapist. We knew Dirkowitz was a fucking rapist. We go on and on and on and on. And these girls have done multiple interviews. The FBI knows, everybody knows, all the media knows. But the Miami Herald stayed on this relentlessly. But at least they had the Miami Herald. I got nobody. 0.0. I have been fucking classified. Kevin Blanch, that's a fact. It's a fact. I've had what's work on it. Kevin, me? I'm classified. The word Kevin Blanch is, yep. We're not allowed to put you on the news down here. Gray Walls washing up dead typos. Why, I've got cancer. What a story. By the way, all felonies. All felonies. Look at the slander that's all over the internet. This fucking, and you know what kills me? You get a little bit of grassroots media report in Alaska than the circuit of Alaska. There's a little bit in California. That's where, you know, Oregon, very little. Washington, teeny. The Salmon Claps, I mean, it's Bill Monroe just sits up there and blatantly lies. How about British Columbia? I mean, you think the media's fucked up in the United States. You know nothing about fucking Canada. Look at British Columbia. You see any reports, any of the what they just washed up dead in Oregon, Washington, California, Mexico, but not British Columbia. How about the Fraser, the salmon? You see any media report on that? You see any activists up there? Fuck no. You got Dana, the professor in his classroom. But where's the grassroots? Well, why would they fucking do it? Queen will get them. Look what they've done to me. I mean, this thing with Epstein, I mean, I was in New York as the activist for fucking years and everybody fucking knows it. I mean, I didn't get a YouTube camera until 2010. You know, there's lots of photographs. I mean, that's where I was. I mean, that's where we all fucking knew. Everybody knew. The media, just like Fukushima. Everybody fucking knows. But until the fucking gets contemporized, you know, you got a grassroots fucking investigative journalist, Kevin Blanche, the marine biologist, who's proven and done all this fucking historic fucking work right down the, until he gets a little bit of a platform, I'll just stay at it. It's the greatest story in fucking human history. I mean, I remember all the actors in New York, you've got Fukushima mad. I was leading up the 100th anniversary of the shirtwaist fire for our social inequality. You know, it's called the Post-Ignorance Project. 2 weeks before that 100th anniversary, when girls jump out of their window, there was a ambulance chaser that reported it in the New York Times. New York Times don't report anything. None of the fucking media. Fox News ran right out of the house in Windsor. Fucking please. They knew. They're all in on it. The insanity of Sean Hannity. I mean, how did they pull this off? Maxwell, think about her. Think about her. Think about who she is and who her lines are. I mean, fucking whoa. And she's got the Terramar Foundation. Gonna save the ocean. The rape artist. Well, Kevin Blanchett, I don't know how they haven't killed me. I mean, they've impoverished me to the fucking point they wiped my fucking life. Who knew? 8 years. I'm dead on this, accurate as fucking hell. Who knew? Fucking hell, way to boil fucking water, Einstein. Thank you, everybody, who supported this historic work. I'm beyond fucking frustrated. I mean, I took a lot of risk in those early days. Everybody says, you've dropped all your fucking social inequality, you've dropped all this fucking stuff, you've gone all in Fukushima. I says, it just trumped it off. You know, that happened 2 weeks, Fukushima, before the 100th anniversary of the shirtwaist fire. You know, we were leading up to social inequality. I mean, you seen the fucking debt lately? I think it's irony that this thing resurfaces, which should have a long time ago, when Ross Perot dies. I mean, what's the odds, the circles? You know, when my urgency, I screaming my head off, going crazy on this, I didn't have 20 fucking years. I knew Fukushima was that radical and that intense and that fucking urgent. You've got to do this now. You've got to wake up now. We can't go back 20 years and prosecute people. It's going to be too late. I knew that. Thus the intensity, the style, the radical. I mean, look how hard I went. 5,000 videos all over the fucking world. Fuck. Fukushima is Epstein. Is Maxwell. Is all these girls that participate. Who's the guilty fucking parties? You are. The American populace, because you're still waiting to be spoon-fed. You know, our tiny army, you know, thank you. But we're so abstract and we're so few. So who's the rape artist? Epstein? No, it's the fucking media, the alternative media, the contemporary map. You know, I mean, thank God you had her down at the Miami Herald. Or this would have never fucking been told in history. One person, really, it was her. You got me. You got me. And they go after me and they fucking attack me. Fuck, this is the greatest story in human history, the greatest event. And I get attacked, slandered. I didn't think about the slander out there on the internet. I mean, Reddit slanders me. I knew Aaron Swartz fucking personally. Fuck, he'd roll in his fucking grave. Who's to fucking blame on the Fukushima cover-up? Who's to blame on the fucking Epstein rape? The rape of the ocean, the rape of these young girls, the rape of the... You are. Look in a fucking mirror. All I've done is told the fucking facts, hardcore, proven the fucking facts, hardcore. Somebody says, I don't agree with philosophy. I have no philosophy. There is no philosophy here, you stupid fucker. You're the one that fucked up philosophy because you're fucking hypnotizing your dogma burgers and your dogma snugging. No, you're the fucked up one, not me. I just fight on. I just do the fucking work. The greatest PhD in human history. What did you sleep last night? I slept in a dead fucking planet at the sun of Fukushima, Japan. And while you guys sit around and watched these young girls be gang raped by fucking Maxwell the Ocean. You sit and watched Epstein gang rape and fucking Clinton and Trump and gang rape, and you went along. But not only that, you voted for them, you participated for them, you were them. What about the rape of the Pacific Ocean by the nuclear energy? You stood by and watched, all of you. You're all accessories to mass murder, the greatest fucking genocide, the greatest event of fucking human history. Not me, motherfuckers. Not me. I can sleep at night someday, huh? Stay tuned.